Hey, happy 2011 folks. This is Jack Mapes of Obesity Lifestyle Solutions here in Long Beach, California. Today I want to speak about a topic that should be relevant to you. It usually is in the month of January. It's weight loss. How does weight loss actually occur? Well, weight loss isn't some strange phenomenon that has no explanation. A person who loses weight usually forms what's known as a negative caloric balance or a caloric deficit. So for instance, if a person burns 4,000 calories per day and only consumes 3,500, he or she is going to form a caloric deficit of about 500 calories. Now what's interesting is that if a person wants to lose 1 pound of body fat, 1 pound of body fat is usually equivalent to about 3,500 calories. So if we were to take that prior example, if a person were to form a negative caloric balance of about 500 calories per day, and he or she were to do that consistently over a 7-day period, that would be about 3,500 calories. So that person who forms a negative caloric balance of 500 calories per day couldn't expect to lose a pound of body fat after a period of 7 days. So that's how the numbers fall. Why don't more people do it? Well, losing weight is much like trying to balance your bank account. Without the data to begin with, without knowing how many dollars you're expending and how many dollars are coming in, weight loss usually functions the same way. So we have to have some real numbers to play around with before we could form a diet and exercise program and, hope for the best. A really interesting study just came out, and scientists interviewed about 130 people with type 2 diabetes and those of whom were obese, and they asked them 2 questions. First of all, how much weight do you want to lose, and what type of a long-term caloric deficit, or how many calories would it take to get you to your target? So these people had weight loss goals of losing 20 pounds all the way upwards to about 160. And shockingly, or maybe not so shockingly, 47% of respondents were off by about 100,000 calories. That's equivalent to about 28 pounds. So I don't think many people have a strong understanding or can't really form a correlation between their overall target weight loss goals and how many calories it would take to get them to their targets. Now, a good first place to start, a place where I like to start with my clients is a resting metabolic rate. A resting metabolic rate is defined as the number of calories it takes to sustain normal body activities such as respiration, cardiac function, thermal regulation, things of that nature. So basically, if you were to lie in bed and do nothing all day, a resting metabolic rate is measuring how many calories it would take to sustain that resting activity. A resting metabolic rate could be found through a number of estimators online. There's some calculators. I have some very trusty tools that I like to use to determine resting metabolic rate. And I encourage you to schedule a free consultation at no cost to you anytime the month of January. You can reach me at area code 562-599-9668, or you can reach me at my email, jack@accelifit.com. That's jack@accelefit.com. And the assessment would take no more than an hour. I want to thank you for your time. I hope you found this video interesting. I want to end on a little note that weight loss is possible, but you have to have some quantifiable data going into the whole process to actually get the results that you're looking for. So once again, I thank you for your time. I hope you keep riding that motivation with those weight loss goals into the new year. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.